And the tweet is out. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Cash Flow Nexus, where we give you the latest and greatest updates on crypto and XRP. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Let's go. All right, the link is there. All right, 2 years later, lagging much. Here we go. How y'all doing? Man, the lag is real today. There we go. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hit that like button, you guys. Hit that like button if you're just jumping in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? Y'all know the title looks crazy, but I got some stuff to talk about today. So if you guys, want to talk, we are going to talk and have some deep conversations today. So smash that like button. Share this with your mama, with your grandmama, with your daddy, your mammy. Share with everybody, and we'll get going. Hope everybody's having a good day. What's up, Action Jackson? How you doing, man? How you doing? I hope all is well with you. I hope everything's going good. Hope life is blessing you, man. I hope everything's looking up. But yeah, man, the title looks crazy, but I got some stuff to talk about today. I never know what I'm going to say or what I'm going to do when I do these live streams. So bear with me. Yeah. Whoever's on here, say what's up. Say what's up. I got a few people on here I see. So smash that like button if you're just jumping on. Say hello. Say what's good. I'm thankful that you guys are on here with me because I love interacting with you guys. It's fun. What's up, Bert? How you doing, Big Money Bert? How's things going, bro? What's up, Roberto? What's up? How you doing, man? What's up? I can't text. It's all good, man. I can read, so that's all that matters. But hope everybody's doing well. Smash that like button and let's go, you guys. Let's go. Let's get this video to let's shoot for 50 likes today. Let's shoot for 50 likes today. Hearing and doing Uber Eats right now. Okay, I see you, man. Hustling. That's what I'm talking about. Hustling. That's what's up. Keep the hustle going, man. The grind don't stop. Keep it going. Oh, you're picking up an order. Okay, I see. All right, cool. That's what's up, man. Is it an order for you or are you like delivering? Because if it, I'm hungry right now, so you come my way. But for real though, I hope everybody's doing well. If you're just jumping on this live stream, hit that like button, you guys. It helps the algorithm. It helps people get to this live feed and it helps the channel grow. So I appreciate you guys. And I'm happy to hear that, Bert. Lovely, lovely. I love hearing that, man. I love that. You're a delivery driver. Okay, that's what's up. That's pretty cool, man. Stay safe out there. I know there's some crazy drivers out there, man. So definitely stay safe out there on the roads, man. It gets crazy. Actually, I need to do this real quick. Pop this out. So let me see. So we're going to do some analysis today. And I'm going to expose some stuff that's going on in the world that needs to be exposed. As you can see in the title of this live stream, just the topics that we're going to talk about today. And, a lot of people may or may not agree, may disagree, but everybody's got to learn something today. So bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. I bet my face looks like it's glowing. I don't even see what I look like when I do these live streams. I just know that all this light is hitting my face right now. So, let me see. I gotta share this link real quick on some other social media platforms and then we'll get started, because today is going to be an interesting day. So if y'all have any crypto requests as well, let me know as we're going. I'm trying to, check out and see what the market is doing for, different pairs. So bear with me. I'm trying to be fair to everybody. But as you know, XRP is always first. That's the first one I always analyze. So bear with me. Getting sidetracked right now. Let me get this link out. Bam. Let me see. All right, sounds good. Here we go. Bam, right there. All right, I'm just putting out the link so people could jump on this stream, man. Y'all, I like to get as much people on here as possible. I like to engage with you guys. I like to see what you guys are thinking, how y'all think, and go from there, because I know a lot of people, there's a lot of different mindsets out here. There's a lot of different perspectives in the world. So you guys, hop on this, have people hop on here and jump on this live stream. What's up, Kitchen Rage? How you doing, man? I appreciate you jumping on here. It's always great to have you on here. Oh, you smell it, right? You smell that 10K XRP, man. Man, you got that that crypto nose. You got the nose for the riches. So yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I think XRP could do that too, very soon. How everything is happening, I really believe XRP could smash that 10K in the future. I do believe that it's gonna hit the I do believe it's gonna hit the $100 mark soon, but right now it's just a waiting game and seeing how everything goes. Once we completely overtake Swift, expect the money to come in. When we take over Swift, expect the real money to start coming in. It will be huge. It wouldn't surprise me either, man. Trust me. It would not surprise me either. And it's going to be the bridge asset to everything. Bet. But we are falling right now, so, don't get too hyped. But it is going to come back up one of these days very soon, so I'm not tripping. Oh, yeah, if we overtake Swift, easy 1K. Easily. Easily 1K, and it's just gonna be a huge candle. It won't even be like like this. It's gonna be just straight shot to the upside. Y'all like my sound effects? But it's just gonna be a straight shot to the upside. So I'm expecting some big things to happen with it. If you guys are just now hopping on this live stream, hit the like button. Show me a thumbs up if you're on here. I don't know who's watching. I never know who's watching. I just, see comments. So hit the like button, and also, actually drop a rocket ship, because that's for XRP. Rocket ship for XRP. All right. What's up, Shu? How you doing, man? Let me see what you're saying. Sup, fam? Just stopping in to say hi real quick. Broke 2 of my fingertips yesterday. Dang. Got them smashed on a 55-pound stone. Man, I am going to be praying for you, Jesus. Heal this man. Heal this man immediately, because that's tough, man. I'm sorry about that. I'm definitely going to be praying for you, man. That's tough. Let's see. Kitchen, you said, I don't think people understand what they have. No, a lot of people don't understand what they have, Kitchen. A lot of people don't understand what they possess in their investment. Action Jackson is not only going to be the FX market, it is the FX market. Yeah, it is the FX market. That's why I'm like, I'm excited for XRP. And Shu, no problem, man. If you ever need prayer, Shu, or anybody, excuse me, if y'all ever need prayer, just inbox me on Twitter, and I will definitely pray for you. Or we'll have a talk or discussion. We could even do a Zoom call, so we could definitely do that sometime too, Shu, if you want some prayer in person or talk, like this. So let me know. I am here for you, bro. So as y'all see in the title of the video or the live stream, whatever, I never know what I'm gonna say when I do these live streams. I never know. Nothing's planned out really. I just pray and I just go along with the flow of the Holy Spirit. That's it. And so he did say something that, that's been in, I've been meaning to do this, so I'm gonna do it here. And so I'm gonna be doing my live streams a lot differently because the way God's showing me things. I'm not doing these live streams for, myself. I'm doing this to expose things. I'm doing it to, analyze charts for you guys. I'm doing these things to, promote God. But you guys, I have a good message today, and I want to expose astrology. I want to expose witchcraft, and I want to expose horoscopes. So if you guys are into these things, I pray that you stop, praising horoscopes. I pray that you stop getting into witchcraft and, astrology, because these are things that are not of God. And I will go into detail with some scripture, because these are things that in the last days people are going to lean towards, because they are going to think that it is a form of God, because it says in the word that in the last days they will have a form of godliness, but not the power thereof. And so, people in these days, they flow with whatever they decide to flow with. They don't understand that these things is not of God, and they will argue with you up and down, and they will say that it is from God, and it's really not. So you guys, bear with me. I'm gonna get into it in a bit. And Shu, yes, God bless you and have a great night, Shu. See you soon. Kitchen Flow, Holy Ghost, yes. Be praying for me during this live stream, man. Be praying for me, because I never know how things are going to respond, or how things are going to happen here. So let's see. Yes, and that's not godly. Very deceiving spirits. And let me actually say this, because, that being said, you know how people follow zodiac signs? Like, you go up to a girl, like, what's your sign, girl? Let me holler at you. She be like, I'm a Sagittarius or something. And then you're like, well, I'm such and such or whatever. Well, when you are claiming to be these things, you are operating in that demonic spirit when you are entertaining that thing. And you have to remember that in the word of God in Ephesians, it says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, or against rulers, against darkness and powers in high places. So you're wrestling against these zodiac signs that are into these, or that are these demonic forces that people don't even know about. And when you start getting closer to God, he'll reveal to you that these things are not of him. So this is why it's very important to really, not just take things and just be a follower of the world because everybody's into zodiac signs. Remember, God said to not conform to the ways of the world, and the narrow path is the way to our way to salvation. So we need to have, acknowledge God in all our ways, so he could direct us from these things. Because having that wisdom and understanding and knowledge about going against the world and what the world is teaching in these false doctrines and these deceiving spirits, we get the idea that God's in control, and that he's not going to, allow us to be led astray if we are really his, because he said, my sheep hear my voice, and another they do not follow. So you guys, you got to understand, if you are not following God's voice, you're going to be deceived by the witchcraft, by the astrology, by the, I just got a Amber Alert. See how it's trying to distract me from the real word of God? Y'all see that? But it's like when God's not going to allow us to be led astray. He's going to keep us on the path that he has us to be on. he's not going to allow us to, if we're really hearing his voice, he's not going to allow us to steep into witchcraft or astrology or horoscopes, because he knows that's not of him. Because everything that's for God and that's for God to is made to exalt him, and these things like witchcraft and astrology and horoscopes, these things do not exalt him. When you go to get a palm reading from a witch, you're actually telling God, I don't trust what you have for me, and I'm going to somebody else to get a word because you're not speaking to me. When we need to be praying and fasting to get a word from him ourselves. When you're relying on a fortune teller or a witch to tell you your future, you're excluding God from allowing him a position to show himself true in your life. God's not getting the glory out of your story. Remember, he's the author and the finisher of our faith. If he's written your story, because he knows the beginning and the end. So if he knows the beginning and the end, he already knows your decision that you're going to make. He already knows what you plan on doing. He knows what your mistakes are, but he's looking for you to bounce back from those mistakes. And since you're going to bounce back from those mistakes, he has his hands open, because he says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So now I feel it, man. I feel it. Yeah, I feel it, man. So God is not going to let us be led astray when it comes to these things. You see in social media that, when I go on social media myself, I see people that are, talking about what sign they are. They start praising what sign they are. But God's like, expose this stuff. Tell the people that this is not of me. Expose this to the people. Let the people know that this is not bringing me glory. This is not of me. This is from fallen angels that are trying to, show people that this isn't the truth. This is what we need to know. We need to expose these things. And I don't care if I put my life on at risk, because at the end of the day, my body is presented as a living sacrifice. And a living sacrifice means even if I die for the word of God, I will. So you guys, I even plan on talking against the Illuminati as well during my live stream. I don't care if they're watching. So you guys, I'm really like these days, it's real talk. I will talk about these things that people are scared of, because people need to be bold and come against these things. And God has not given the spirit of fear, but of power and love and a sound mind. So why should we fear anything? He gave us the authority over all these things, and we should not fear any man, but fear God. So at the end of the day, you guys, I'm going to do what my Father says. And if you don't like it, well, that's your fault. You could peace out. But at the end of the day, I'm here to please God and not man, because he is the one that blesses me, not you guys. And that's how I stick with it. So you guys, I'm about to get into this word, because it's going to be important that you understand that witchcraft, astrology, and horoscopes is not the way. And I want to read these scriptures for you tonight, because some people need to understand. And I also got requested to do this as well, but I've been meaning to do this for months. Months. Like I got a board. Actually, I know, like I have a whiteboard in my room that I write what God wants me to say, and I also take notes in my Android. So I have to write notes sometimes. So it's easy to when you have things written down, it's kind of easy to go back to it and reflect on it. But I want to start off with Isaiah 47:13-14, and this is talking about astrology and stargazing and all that type of stuff. So let me get into this. All right. So thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. All right. Let not the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee, that these things that shall come upon thee, behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at all, nor fire to sit before it. So in the word, God is saying here, these people that are into the astrology, the stargazing, this stuff that people look into nowadays, because always people, when you go to, if you ever been in astrology or you ever read like a reading, Because you know how they used to have these in the newspapers back in the days, and you could just read what the astrology is saying or whatever. So you could read it, and you say it'll say, you know, what's your birthday, and they'll say that your day lines up with this, so expect this to happen for you. So you're letting a reading from a newspaper or from a website dictate your life, when that's not of God, when God's the real author of your life, and you're not allowing him to have a hand on your life. You're trying to create your own life when God already written your life for you. That's why here you have to submit to his will and his way to understand the path that he has for you. And a lot of people deny his will for their life, which is why they don't see the blessings for their life. That's why I had a Bible study 2 weeks ago. When you deny God, when you deny chastisement from God, when you deny God from having any hold in your life, you're denying not only the blessings from your life, but you're denying the truth that he has for you. You're denying what he has written for your life. And this is what's scary about it, because a lot of people don't understand that people don't understand that God already has something written out for you. But here's the thing: if you're not in his presence, how can you know? That's why he says in Habakkuk, in the book Habakkuk, my bad, in Habakkuk, that once he gives you the vision, write it down and make it plain, because the vision that he has for you is for you and no one else. That's why you have to fast. That's why you have to pray. That's why you have to be in his presence and wait for what he has for you. That's why he says that we're supposed to be patient and wait on him. So when you're being led by the Lord, you will never be deceived, because God's not a deceiver. He's not somebody that's going to be here to hurt you. So this is why I have to say this message, you guys, because you got to understand this witchcraft, this astrology, and these horoscopes it's not going to bless you, and it's not going to save you at all. Write the vision that God gives you and make it plain. All right. And now the next thing I want to read, this is about witchcraft. Witchcraft. See, I'm getting tongue tied. So here it is, Isaiah 8:19. And when they shall say unto you, all right, these are people that say go to this is when people say go to these witches, go to these people, and when they shall say unto you, seek unto them that have familiar spirits, and unto wizards that peep, and that mutter, should not a people seek unto their God? It's saying, why are you going to seek these people when you have a God to seek that's beyond that the creator himself created all this, but you're going to people and things and relying on these things to be God of your life, and you're not giving God a chance to operate in your life. So you're disrespecting God and not giving him a chance to be who he is in your life. So you should be repenting and turning from your ways if you're hearing this message. If this hits you, this message is for you. And if it offends you, I don't care personally. I really don't. It's you need to understand that God has control over your life. All right? God has control over your life. And let's see. And let me finish it. And should not a people seek unto their God, for the living to the dead? So you guys, put God first. That's why he said, acknowledge him in all thy ways, and he shall direct your path. And then Matthew 6:33, it speaks about seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all shall be added unto you. Why you think he said, seek ye first the kingdom and all his righteousness? Seek ye first, which means first, number one. The first thing you do, seek ye first the kingdom, God's kingdom, and his righteousness, his goodness, his everlasting kindness, his love, his mercy, his grace. If you're not seeking that first, how could he add all these things onto you if you're being disobedient and not hearing his word? I have another scripture for you guys, and then I'm gonna get going because I'm feeling it. I feel like I could tear someone's head off right now. Probably read two more scriptures. All right, two more. Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So if you're despising his wisdom and his instruction, you are a fool. It says it as plain. And if you don't like it, you need to get a backbone and really really know the Lord for yourself, because he's a loving God, but God's also a jealous God too. And if you're putting something before him, best believe he'll take it away from you, because when he takes it away from you, you're going to feel a little bitter and you're going to feel a little salty because you didn't acknowledge him. It's just like if you put your husband or wife before God, you don't think God's going to get jealous and say, okay, you want to put your husband, you want to put your wife before me? Let me take him away from you. Let's see how you respond then. Let me test your marriage, and let's see how's it gonna be. Are you gonna come to me now and you're gonna put me first? God will put you in a position where you have to turn to him, and that you have to humble yourself and sincerely come with a heart to repent to him. So I suggest you guys repent, get it right with the Lord, because God's not a God that plays around. He's a jealous God. He will take away what you exalted above him. So, and then I'm going to end it with this, Proverbs 15:33. Here we go. And it reads, the fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom. He's the instruction of wisdom. And before honor is humility. Before God honors you and before God blesses you, he's going to put you in a place where he could have you be humbled. And when he humbles you, he's going to exalt you, because that's what he's looking for first before he exalts you to that place. If you're a prideful person, how could he use you, or how could he work in you? So it's up to you if you want to believe in God, but at the end of the day, God's first. Always put God first. So let me go ahead and read these comments, because I know that some of y'all gonna be salty and talking nonsense that y'all really don't know about, because I know I always get this type of talk on my live feed, and my live feeds are going to be real, because I'm going to talk about every subject. I'm going to talk about the New World Order. I'm going to talk about the Illuminati. I'm going to talk about all these topics that a lot of XRP people in the community don't talk about. I'm going to talk about the real stuff, because a lot of people are scared to talk about these things. Why are you scared? If you're scared to talk about these things, like, what's the point of being scared? We're all gonna die at some point in our life. So, and if you in canvas, if you believe that, you're a fool, man. Because Illuminati didn't create Jesus. Jesus been around way before the Illuminati. Illuminati didn't start until 1776. So if you do some research, my friend, you could get educated on that. But they weren't called the Illuminati till later in life. So if you want to talk about that on another live stream, which I am going to do something about that tomorrow, we could talk about that. So jump into tomorrow's live feed and subscribe, buddy. And if you want to see the origins of Illuminati, that started way back in a long time BC. So we could say BC, but here's the thing about Jesus that you're not understanding, because Jesus came on earth. He was the Word. Jesus is the Word, and the Word was with God in the beginning. So Jesus was before the world, all right? And if you're not understanding that he was before the world, he knew all these things because he was with God, and God was with the Word was with God, and we know that Jesus is the Word. So if you don't understand how to read the Bible, if you don't have the Spirit of God, you can't even articulate what God is saying in the Word. So I suggest you do some research on that, man, because you have to have the Holy Spirit to understand the Bible. And if you don't have the Holy Spirit and you're leaning onto your own understanding, you can't understand what God's saying. So let me read some of these comments. Let's see. Ripple will be the Amazon of finance. Yes. Write it down. Yes. People are stuck up in the conceptual reality. All spirituality is good. False Bergie King. Interesting name. Yeah, all spirituality is not good. That's a lie of the enemy. If you think all spirituality is good, if you look into other cultures, religions, they think that killing is all right, and some people think that pedophilia is all right. So do you think that's really a good thing? Because if all spirituality is good, then you agree with pedophilia and you agree with homosexuality. So what's that say about you? Do you think murder is good? Because there's some religions that think murder is good. There's some spirituality or some spiritual teachings that say murder is good. They say sacrificing children is good. So if that's what you really believe, you have a false doctrine that you're believing, and that's not of God. So you need to understand that's not true, my friend. That's definitely not true. So this is fun. I could do this all day, but bro, yeah, we're gonna get into this analysis. But if you know my channel, man, it's God first always on my channel. That's why this channel is not for everybody. This channel is for topics to be discussed, to have things to be exposed, and to talk about topics such as this. And if you want to have a Zoom call, you are more than welcome to have a Zoom call with me one-on-one. I don't even care, because I will, even if we don't agree, I don't even care. I love you. I'll pray for you and hope God shakes you up to where you you go to read and understand the word for yourself. And let's see. Hey, if you want the analysis, you have to get the word first. Yep, if you want the analysis, you got to get the word first, man. That's how it is, man. That's how it is. Yep, there's only one God and there's only one true God. I'll let y'all fight it off in the comments, but it's funny. And if you could send me a scripture on where pedophilia was in the Bible, since you are making such a bold claim, send the scripture. If you can't find the scripture and back up what you're saying, then don't speak, because I don't need you lying about God like that. And if it's in the Bible, it's probably talking about a situation that should have been going on. So yeah, before you speak and run your mouth, you gotta back it up with the word, and get the full understanding of what's being written. So so how you just said there's so many lies in the world, my friend. It's funny you say that, because this is the thing. You're more willing to believe textbooks that you've never even heard from people. You read textbooks, you read news articles, you listen to the news, but you listen to people on the news. So, but you can't listen to a book that has the word of God. So it's interesting that you could believe a doctrine, believe worldly ideas and stuff, but you can't read the true book that's of God. So it's funny how people like to bash the Bible, but they can't. They always try to shun the truth of what society is saying, as far as they say this is true and this is true, but this is not true. But you're believing everything else but a Bible. All right, that doesn't make any sense. You could believe, let's say this, you could believe that the people in the news are giving the truth of what's going on, but you can't even believe the word. That's crazy. Man, this is why I love this, man. I love this. Hit the like button, you guys. This is what I like doing. I like having these conversations with people. This is fun. This is great. I see says there's so many comments I can't even keep up. But man, if you want my email, go to my YouTube page. It's on there. Man, I don't even know where to start, because there's so many. All we need to do is go there. And you saying going back to the African culture, it's funny how this is how hypocritical the world is. And I'm about to expose the black community too, because I like truth, and truth is funny, because the truth hurts people. So it's funny how the black community hates slavery, but 3,000 years ago, if you look at Egyptian culture and African culture and Egyptian culture, they had to have people enslaved in bondage for years. So we're complaining about slavery, but it's funny how everybody's a hypocrite. Everybody's a hypocrite, but they don't want to really do history research. Everybody's been a slave at some point in their life, from blacks to Hispanics to Caucasians to the Irish. Everybody's been a slave at some point, but there's a difference in being a slave, because everybody's a slave now and they don't want to acknowledge it. You're a slave to something. You can't serve two masters in this world. And this is what I mean. You're either serving God or you're serving the devil. And people don't know you're a slave to one or the other. You're a slave to either God or you're a slave to the devil. But people don't understand that you're going to be a slave to something in this world. So I love this. I love this. I could do this all day, Lord. I could do this all day. So yeah, if you want to go there, we could talk about hypocrisy. This is fun. I like how I'm reading some of the comments. I'm trying to keep up because there's so much, so much to read here. But anyway, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. But I'm glad I got people's attention. I'm glad I got people's attention. But tomorrow I'm definitely going to talk about the Illuminati. It's definitely going to be, I'm actually going to send them a straight message, direct message. So be on that live stream tomorrow. If you guys are liking this live stream, hit the like button. Get more people on here. Let the algorithm fill us out. And let's go, you guys. Let's go. So if y'all have any requests right now, I'm going to start off with some analysis. It's time to go because we're gonna be here all night. I feel the spirit right now, so we're gonna be here all night if we do this. But hit that like button, share this, share this live feed, get people on here, and let's go, you guys. Back to what I was saying. If y'all have anything that you want me to, analyze, drop it in the chat, and I will analyze it. So I'm going to be starting off with XRP, then I'll hit Tezos, and I'll probably touch Bitcoin, but we'll see. So you guys, I'm starting off the analysis now, and here we go. So Chainlink, bet, I got you, brother. Chainlink, let me write that down real quick. Chainlink, all right, chill, Chainlink, because I will forget because sometimes I get sidetracked. All right, so I'll do XRP, then I'll do Tezos, then Chainlink, deal. And then from there, we'll go on. All right, here we go. So XRP, this is pretty simple. I have to take off the clouds because let me just, I always like to give a little education before I, while I'm teaching and while I'm doing analysis with you guys. So if we're looking at it with Ichimoku, let's zoom out here real quick. I have to start on the 1 hour because the daily time frame is not giving us the information that we need. The market's getting back into equilibrium, so we could expect the market to start, making its move very soon. So, looking here, we're still stuck in this box. If I take off the cloud, you see how apparent this is. We're still stuck inside this range here. So from the top of the box to the bottom, this is where we're at. So if we break below 27 cents, we will see these lower prices between 25 cents. And maybe if we break lower than that, we'll probably even see sub 22. But I don't think we're going to be breaking those levels just yet. So let's first here. We have to break this box first to see. But right now, if we're using Ichimoku Analysis, right now the market is, this is not a good look for XRP because underneath the cloud it's bearish, very bearish. We had a bullish TK cross, then we had a bearish TK cross, and then now, right now the market's deciding what to do. Now we're inside the Kumo right now. So right now we could possibly move lower. If I take off the cloud here, you could see that we are stuck in this zone here. So right now, if price needs to get higher, this is what needs to happen. We need to break this zone here and go to the upside. If we break this zone, this red zone, this is what's going to happen. We'll get back to that 30-cent level and possibly even reach back up in here at the 31 to 32-cent level. So this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm wanting, but you can't just go based off what you want. That's not how the market works. It's based off what's being presented in the data that's shown. Using this right now, if I look back at the Ichimoku system, we see here that we're just, we're ranging. It's not really much to say. If you look at the, let me take that off. If you look at the Chiku span stuck inside the price, which means the market's ranging at this point, which price is currently ranging between 29 cents and 433 and a low 27 and 984. So that's where price is ranging between this high, this low, and this high right here. Once we break this fractal level, then we'll see higher prices. But right now, that's not what the market is showing. As far as it's not showing any strength right now to do that. So hopefully we range above, these prices to get higher. It looks like the cloud is starting to get a little weak, because you notice here that the cloud is starting to roll, and that's a good sign that it's rolling. But here's the bad sign right here. Both these Siku span A and B are both lining down, so that's showing us that market may want to push down to this level. So we need to be vigilantly watching these charts. Crypto always decides to like, if you've been in the crypto space for a while, you guys, we know that the market could drop at any moment. We could wake up to like, so let's say the market's really green, then all of a sudden the next 2 hours, or when we wake up, the market's red, and we're trying to figure out what the heck happened. So you guys, right now, with the analysis that I'm looking at, XRP is not doing nothing really special. It's ranging underneath this red zone, which is showing me strong signs of bearish tendencies. So we might come back down to the 27-cent level. But if you look here on the RCI, this is what's pretty good right now. We got the main trend starting to head up. We got the midterm trend heading up right now, and then we have a signal that's trying to head up as well. So what we need is the signal line to break above the zero level, which is our red line. We need the red line to break above the zero, so we can start seeing prices move a little bit higher. Once we see prices move a little bit higher, then we'll have a good chance of moving to the upside. But right now, looking at the chart, reading the candles are saying another story, saying that we want to move to the downside. But if we move to the downside, I'm not worried yet until we break this 27-cent barrier. So I'm not too worried just yet. So, you guys, a lot of people are worried. I do want to do this because I want to show you something very important. I want to take off the clouds for a moment on XRP, because this is some very important analysis for you guys. And, I was telling my students this earlier, that this level that actually is on the daily time frame, that the current level that we're at it's going to be do or die for XRP. So here's what I was showing my students earlier. If you look back in the past, if you look right in here, this is currently where we're at. All right, this box. Cool. So I'm gonna explain this upward movement right here, but this is what I want you guys to realize. From this red line, which is at 32 cents to 27 cents, from this range to this range, if you look back in the past, notice how price responds at this level. All right. The last time we broke out of this level, and this is why I say it's very important, you guys, that we get out of this 32-cent level, because once we break out this 32-cent range, XRP has the chance to get to the 80-cent range and the 50-cent range. If you look here, the last time it broke out of this zone pretty strongly, it broke to the 44-cent level, it broke to the 50-cent level right here, and it broke to the 75-cent level. And look how many hours, actually, no, it was like, how, let me see this one right in here. So right here, once we broke out of the 32-cent range, look how many days it took for us to hit 75 cents. So it broke out right here. It actually tasted right here. And it took 3 days to hit 75 cents. It took 3 days, you guys. And this was without utility. This was without utility, you guys. Imagine with utility and what's really being programmed now, and put the foundation with XRP that's going on right now. You have to understand, if it took literally 3 days for XRP to hit 76, 75 cent rate, the region, without utility, that means XRP has the potential to go to staggering highs this time. So like I'm gonna explain what this zone is. So this level is every time we look at it, it's mostly been, XRP dropping to the downside when it gets to this level. Here drop, here drop, here drop, here drop. That's 4 drops already. So 1, 2, 3, 4 drops. So when we notice that, this could be called a distribution zone. A distribution zone is where sellers want to enter into the market. So don't be, panicking that, if XRP gets a drop. This is where sellers like to dominate XRP. All right. It's very few times the bulls took over this market. Very few times. And when they did, it didn't last too much longer. So we know here in this situation that we could potentially face some distribution and get a drop to the downside, which could bring us down to either lower levels or back to a retest at 22-23 cent range. That's very possible. So keep that in mind. Now here's the other scenario. All right, this is called a rally, this is called the base, and this is called a rally. So the rally-based rally method is where this could be a potential accumulation zone. So we don't know what's going to happen here until price officially breaks outside this range. This is why I'm very curious on what's going to happen with XRP. And usually it doesn't take too long for XRP to make its decision either to the upside or the downside. So if you notice here, it didn't take that many days for XRP to explode to the downside. It didn't take that many days here. It didn't take too many days here. So I'm expecting XRP to make its move very soon. Probably towards the end of August, we'll start to see some real movements. So we will see how XRP will perform at this point. So I'm expecting, me personally, I'm very bullish. Even despite what the market's looking like, I'm very bullish. I think once we break out this level, we'll get to that 50 cent level easily. And the next level will be definitely between the 75 cent and the 80 cent level. So this is what I'm looking forward to. The rally, the accumulation, and then the next rally to the upside to 50 cents and beyond. So, and it might even go beyond that. Who knows? I don't even know at this point because XRP, you never know with XRP. It could jump to newer highs that we've never been to. But looking at the daily time frame, I'm almost done with the XRP analysis. Looking at the daily time frame, XRP is looking very bullish. Look at how strong this bullish cloud is. And the market's slowly getting back into equilibrium. So, like I say, I always teach everybody here that jumps on my live streams, when the blue and the red line, the Kijun and Tinkerson, blue line Kijun, red line Tinkerson, whenever they're close together, they're in their honeymoon phase. They're think of them like the Harley Quinn and the Joker. That's their relationship. So they're close together. They make love when they cross each other. So when they make a cross, they're making love. They go to the upside. Boom. You see they're going up. Now, if y'all read comic books, Harley Quinn and the Joker did not really have the best relationship. They actually fight a lot. They're very abusive relationship. So here is where they break apart. So let's say this is Harley Quinn and this red one's the Joker. All right. So we notice that when they're out of the market's out of equilibrium when they're far apart. So now we see that the Kijun is trying to make its way back to the upside to get closer to the Tinkinson. So whenever they get back closer, the market will be back into equilibrium. Then we could look for good trading opportunities. But right now, the market's just in a range, or it's kind of flat until we get so otherwise. And another way to find out if the market's flat, just simple stuff. This is basic, and if you don't understand, this is actually, they teach this in Japan. If you see that the bottom of the cloud is flat, that means that there's no trend. If the top of the cloud is angled to the upside, that means the market is, trying to get back into equilibrium until it flattens out. Then the market's really flat. But when the bottom is angled up and the top is angled up, that means you have a strong bullish market coming. All right. But we don't have the bottom side angled up yet until it breaks this high, these highs here. So until that happens, we won't see the cloud angled to the upside. So, keep that in mind. But I'm still bullish. We have a nice, thick, juicy cloud here. I expect the market to go up pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. So that's it for XRP. Next, I will be looking at Tezos. And then from Tezos, I'll look at Chainlink. So that's that one. So let me look at Tezos real quick. Let me see. Well, let me see what y'all are saying in the comments. I have no idea what y'all are talking about. So let me take a look. Let me keep up with you guys. Let me see. You want me to look at XLM? Sure, I could write that on the list. Oop, XLM. I'll do that after Chainlink. All right. And you said ICX. You and that ICX, man. What's up, Ronnie? How you doing, though, man? I appreciate you being on here, man. Hit that like button. And remember, 10% consulting fees, you guys. 10% consulting fees when y'all trade or y'all's investment goes high. All right, remember me. But anyway, let me see. You want me to look at OMG too? I'll put OMG last because I don't like OMG as a coin. It's just let me see what the comments are talking about. Let me catch up with you guys. Y'all talking a lot tonight. I love it. I might not be able to catch all these all the whole conversation because there's quite a bit to read tonight. So I'm just gonna start from where I'm at, but that's how I'm going to do it. I can't remember. Wow. I'm just gonna say wow to that one. I don't even know how to respond to that one, but all right, I will respond later. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at some Tezos. If y'all were on my last live stream, I said that Tezos would come down, and it did so, and it hit two of my targets. It did hit three, but it hit two of them, so I'm thankful for that. If you look here, let's go a little closer. It hit this level, $33.51, like I said it would, and it hit $3.47, like I said it would as well. So I hit two targets so far, so that's a blessing. All right, cool. So let me just go ahead. And I think last time I called it was right in here or at this point. I'm trying to remember, but it's all good. So right now, if we're looking at the daily time frame on Tezos, we do have a support here. So support is at $3.52. So looking at it here, price may, hopefully price holds this structure here, but I can't really go off the hour time frame because there's no trading opportunity based off the daily time frame because the market's flat according to the daily chart. So I have to go to the hour and maybe even the 4 hour. Let me see what the 4 hour is saying. 4 hours is showing that we might be bearish. We're starting to get underneath the cloud. It looks like price is starting to hold here. Always remember when price breaks outside a P wave. And if you guys don't know the Ichimoku wave theory, you have to go to Japan to learn the wave theory of Ichimoku. Ichimoku is actually a 100-year-old close to a 100-year-old indicator. It was made in 1936, if I'm not mistaken, 1936. So the guy who created Ichimoku, he's some type of wizard or something. I don't know how he knew this. But if you know the Ichimoku wave theory and the Ichimoku time theory, then you'll understand why I have these coordinates. A lot of Ichimoku traders don't know the wave theory or the time theory. And you have to go to Japan or understand Japanese to learn it. So they don't teach it. They don't like teaching it. But there's a reason why. It's kept secret for a reason. But anyway, Ichimoku is actually the best indicator, hands down. And I think my niece just walked in my room. Let me see. Hi. So she just walked in here, you guys, so bear with me. She's probably going to say good night. You going to bed?
Yes.
All right, sweet dreams. All right, have a good night. All right, so like I was saying, here, when it comes to the P wave, this is the Ichimoku P wave. In the Western culture, this is called a symmetrical triangle, but in the Japanese culture, this is called a P wave, right? So they keep it simple. They don't care about all the beautiful theatrics of terminology and stuff. They keep it simple in their trading. That's why Japanese traders are pretty much one of the best traders. They know what they're looking for. They know what to talk about, and they keep it simple. But you got to break out this P wave, and then you got to retest at this fractal level. And let me show you what's going on here now. Right, and actually, let me take this and use this as an example. So right now, this is what the market's doing. And I could actually take off Ichimoku right now so I could show you guys. So price broke this fractal level here, which was the low, which is why price decided to move lower here. But notice here that when we hit our targets, price like to reverse. So you should have taken all your profits here. Excuse me, if you're day trading here. And then you see how price came back to retest where it broke. So now price is deciding if it wants to continue back to the upside or make lower lows. Oh my God. Every time I do a live stream, I always have the need or the urge to burp. I don't know what it is, but it's weird. I don't know why. I never have to do this any other time. But anyway, looking at it here, it looks like price wants to hold. If it holds here, then we may see some lower prices with Tezos. So I can't really go off this time frame either because it's saying the market's flat. Sequence span A and B are flat, so the market's dead right now. So now we got to go to the hour time frame to really get an idea of what the market's doing. So here, actually, let me take this off. Yeah, let me take that off. So now, why is it not going off? There we go. So now here we are. Price is stuck between, it's just ranging now between this purple zone, this black line, and this our target. So let me go ahead and put a line here as well, or lines, or a bubble or something, so we could just know our levels that we're looking at. So now I could take off the cloud because even here we still have no real trade opportunity just yet. So now here, looking at it, it looks like it just wants to range in here for a while. So I'm not even going to say what direction this market's going to go in yet because there's no clear direction. Market's just ranging in between, let's see, what's this number? $3.94 and $3.69. So this is where the market's ranging right now. We don't have no trade opportunity or no clear direction until we get a break at these levels. So now the next step of what I'm going to do is to get a better idea where the market's going to go. I'm going to look at the RCI and see what's the momentum of the market's showing us. So momentum is showing us that the market wants to go higher according to the RCI. So the midterm trend is above 0, close to 80, and the main trend is just breaking the 0 line. So this is a very good sign for price to start moving to the upside right now. So what we need to confirm that price is wanting to move to the upside, we need this red line, which is our signal line, to cross that 0 line. And once that we do, we should see prices start to move higher. If not, we're going to see the blue line come down and the red line dip underneath the 0. So I'm going to mark this area on the RCI and be in tune with that, because this is going to be a key level for us on the RCI. So it's going to be interesting how the market is going to respond here. But yeah, like I said, it looks like anything could happen in this range. I'm gonna say this: if you are going, let me say this, all right, let me make this very clear and make this very precise for you guys. So if you are going to reinvest in Tezos, if you're going to reinvest when price breaks above $3.94. When price breaks above $3.94, I would consider reinvesting in this project. Now, if it breaks below the $3.68 level, you might want to be cautious about reinvesting. All right. So set a alert on your computer, your phone, whatever you need to do to catch that. All right. Another thing here, if it breaks below this red zone, I would not even touch this for a reinvestment just yet, because that would say that the market is going to drop. So that's what I have on Tezos right now. There's nothing really huge on it. There's no real movement just yet. But I am, if I am, let me give you a bullish scenario. If it is going to move to the upside, this is what the wave theory would look like, all right? The Ichimoku wave theory. So I will come from this one to this level to this level, and this will give me my targets, and this will make the N wave. So from this level, this is the bullish scenario if it does go to the upside. Right there, and then that'll take us to the upside. So this last level would be the E level. This high would be the E level. All right, and this next level would be the V level, and this will be the N level, that 1-to-1 ratio there, and then that's the NT level. So right here if I'm not mistaken, let me calculate how many points that would be if we traded that to the upside. Let's say it did go up. So if we did go up to the upside, let's say that would be a 17.88% increase if it did hit that E level at the very top. But you can't rely on that. You have to see the momentum of the market, and you know the momentum is not, you know, there yet. It has not given us that confirmation. So other than that, that would be the you know, the target if we do go to the upside, you know, overall. So I just wanted to point that out. But right now, I want you guys to just focus on this high here and this low here. That the market's just ranging, so there's no move just yet for Tezos. So next, I'm going to take a look at Chainlink. Let me take a peek at Chainlink. Where you at? Chainlink is falling. Dang. I feel bad for whoever bought at like near 20. Golly. Man, I feel so bad for you guys. So let me look at the daily chart real quick. So daily time frame confirms that the market's flat, and I need to move this. It's too much clutter. Daily time frame shows that the market's flat. Easy read. Kijun's flat. Siku Span A, B is flat, but Siku Span A is pointing up. So this is actually a good sign for Chainlink. So Chainlink could potentially make a new high from this current accumulation or whatever is going on in here. We don't know if this is an accumulation zone until it breaks above this high, which is at $20.56, or until it breaks this low at $14.45. If it breaks this low here, price will crumble and we'll see Chainlink probably tumble to these levels if it does continue lower, possibly here. And then maybe even, I'm going to say here, and then maybe even the cloud level. So we have some range to play with, but it has to break the Kijun anyway, because this is going to be the, a level of support anyway. So market's out of equilibrium, so we know that the market is just flat right now. Next thing, if we go down to the 4-hour chart, we are starting to form a bearish cloud, which is not a good sign. But we're still holding above, or still holding within this red range here. So this is not too bad. As long as you draw up your ranges, you could trade this market. So right now, without the cloud, we already have our ranges already set. We have this high, we have this range in here, and then we have this range in here. So now if price decides to dip to this level, let's say it holds at this level. Let's say it does hold. Now we could look for buying opportunities at this $14.11 level and then take it back to the upside, wherever that may be. But looking at this, momentum is showing that it wants to go to the downside. If you guys are not familiar with Heikin-Ashi candles filter out the noise of the market. You had a weak bearish sell right here. Then you had a strong bearish sell, and then you had another one. So market may want to drop lower according to the 4-hour chart. We still got an hour and 53 minutes before the 4-hour candle closes, so we can't really go based off this just yet. So we're going to go down to the 1 hour and really get an idea of what the market's really wanting to do. So if you look here on the 1 hour, the market's showing that it wants to go lower. You have not only you have 1 or 2 bearish candles that are very strong sell positions. So we have about 52 minutes before this candle closes. So where can this go? I'm gonna say closer to this range down in here, maybe even back down to this level, just maybe to taste and test it. If it could test here and taste and see that it could hold here, then we could probably see prices bounce back to the upside. But right now, the momentum of the market's looking in favor of the bears from what I'm seeing on Chainlink, which is not a good sign for Chainlink. But you have to, this is why you have to understand what time frame to use, because we could go from the daily time frame could show one thing, and then the hour time frame could say another. So right now the hour time frame is saying that the bears are starting to take over in this market. So we might see some downward momentum on Chainlink in the upcoming days. So expect that. If you guys are liking this analysis, liking the video or whatever live stream so far, smash that like button, please. Show some love. Just show some love, you guys. I appreciate that. Let me see. Let me see what y'all are saying in the comments. I want to see what's going on with you guys. I want to chat it up a little bit. Let's see. Okay, a wizard created this strategy. Sounds like a wizard. Wait, yeah, it does, right? If you okay, so the guy that created Ichimoku, his name is I don't even know how to say it. Gochi Hosada. I don't even know if I said that right. Gochi Hosada. So he was actually a journalist, and he did some day trading, right? So here's the crazy thing about him. You know, he back tested his ideas on paper. I don't know how he did it, how he came up with Ichimoku. It's crazy. I really don't know how he did it. But it works really well if you understand how to use it. That's why if you understand the clouds and understand how to read them and break down the knowledge behind it and everything, it's really strange how well it works with day trading. And you don't have to change the settings. There's a lot of argument in the crypto space. Oh, double the settings is crypto. Crypto's 24 hours. Shut up. No, it works without doubling up the settings, my friend. You just can't read it. So I'm maybe I sound like a douche right now saying that, but you guys got to understand it's made pretty well, in my opinion. Back testing it, learning it, it's made pretty well, and it's held strong for like the last almost 100 years, pretty much. Let me see. What's up, Josh? How you doing? What's up? Let me see. You see the senator slipped up and he said he loves XRP, and that's not a security. Yeah, I saw that. XRP is not a security. It's confirmed. Yep, slipping. Seen a post, but didn't watch it yet. You got a trip when you see it. Okay, I'm just catching up with the comments, seeing what y'all are saying. Let's see. Oh snap. Let's see. Oh snap. I appreciate that, Ronnie, man. God bless you. I appreciate the tip, brother. That is a blessing. I will take whatever you bless me with. I'm not even tripping. So thank you for that, man. I appreciate that a lot. Let's see. So I should have sold 50% of my chain link. No, I would. Well, you could have. I'm not saying that. If you had known how to read the charts at the time, then yeah, you could have definitely avoided that, and probably got in. Pretty much. You could have taken some profit. I will say that. I'll say that. So you could have taken 50% of it and then got back in if you wanted to. But it's always good to hold some type of amount of crypto in your account. Most of us are just holding. I just say hold it. Don't even. I wouldn't say buy at these prices just yet, but I would definitely hold. If you got the capital to hold, just hold. You're gonna make money regardless. Bergie King, I appreciate you, man. You're welcome for that analysis. Much love to you, man. Much love to you. God bless you, bro. Let's see. Should I? No, I already read that. Let's see. I'm just catching up with these comments. What I missed? I was taking a shower. You missed. Let's see what you missed. You missed some Tezos analysis, and you also missed some Chainlink analysis. I just finished Chainlink just now, so that's all you missed, man. You didn't miss too much. So next, I'm going to look at XLM and then ICX. So I will catch up here. Let's see. I'm just going through the comments. If you guys have any questions at all, whether it be personal or about cryptocurrency or anything, just ask the question, and I'll definitely try to answer as best as I can. I don't know everything, so you know. But yeah, let me know what you guys, you know, if y'all have any questions for me, I will answer them as best I can. All right. But here we go. What is that fractal indicator? Oh man, that's a great question. All right. So the fractal indicator, man, it's pretty much shows you the structure of the market. So if we go back in time, if we look here, if you see, okay, let me see the best way to describe this. Pretty much it shows you levels of support and resistance as well. It shows you market structure without really, you know, saying, oh, market structure. But it follows, it depends on your settings that you have, because I know that there's some people that have settings on their fractals. I just use the basic settings. But it averages the high and the low of the market, the 5 candles. It averages it averages 5 candles. All right. And when I'm thinking it from my memory, it averages the high and the low, and then it puts a fractal. It forms a fractal on the over the candle. So if anybody could correct if I'm wrong, definitely correct me if I'm wrong. But whenever you see a fractal that's formed, it's saying that's, you know, that's the structure of the market, or that's how the market's, you know, forming. So like in this example right here, you see the fractals are coming down this way, and you see the fractals are forming up this way. You could also find out your patterns based off the fractals like that. So that's one way to, you know, look at them. You could do that. You might not want to do that for this one. You might want to do something like this, but to each their own. But anyway, fractals, there's bullish fractals and there's bearish fractals. So a bullish fractal is obviously one that's pointing to the upside. If it's above a candle, that's a bullish fractal. If it's below a candle, that's a bearish fractal. A way to use these fractals is if you see them clustered up like this, like you see the cluster, it's telling you that the market's in a range or consolidation. All right. So when you see that just like this is saying that this level is a good area of support. And you see the top here, this is a good level of resistance. So that's how I use fractals personally. Some people, I noticed when I watch some analysis of other crypto traders, they don't use fractals or explain them the right way. I'm not bashing them, but it works for them, I guess. So whatever works for them, I don't know. I'm gonna bash it. They're making money, so what do I know? But anyway, I noticed that they don't understand a bearish fractal break is when whenever the market break, like right here, this is, like I said, if market breaks this level, oh, this thing is dropping. This thing has a good chance of coming at least here. And actually, I'm gonna mark that, because if you look at the fractals, the market gives you a clue of where it's going. So this will be another area that I will pay attention to if price breaks below this fractal region. And I will look for the market to come down to this level here. Now, it could sustain above here, because if you look to the left, look at where these fractals line up here. So I would be patient and really watch the momentum of the market, especially if it breaks these fractals here. So this is one way you could look at the fractals. I hope that answers your question, man. Let's see. Here in the same FC looks dope. You've seen talk about XDCE. You know what? I was trying to find a chart on XDCE, but I couldn't find one. I don't know where I could find the chart. If someone could give me like a link to it or something, let me know, because for some reason, you know, there's just some charts that I can't find. I was going to do analysis on Casino Coin, because I know that some people like Casino Coin. I have done Casino Coin in the past, but apparently investor.com is not letting me use their website. I think they're hating. I try to do XDC too, so you know, it didn't work out as well, Rodney. I tried to do another one. I tried to look for RSR, I believe. I couldn't find a chart for that either. So all these charts that people requested, I could not find a chart. So I will have to find a chart for next time if you guys are interested in those pairs. Zenfin too, couldn't find a chart for that as well. So I don't know. It's hard finding charts for these, especially cryptos that are just coming out of the woodworks. Let's see. I read in Watch Docs that even Boeing and Ford worked with the Nazis. Well, okay. Bet. Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna do XLM. XLM. Let's take a look at XLM, and then after XLM, I'll take a look at ICX. That one went pretty well last time I looked at it. So XLM, where is it at on my list? Oh, it's up here. Cool. All right, so here we are, XLM. All right, so we did move up because we got rejection from that point, so that's not bad. So last time I looked at it, we were down in here, and I said it would move up higher, and it did move up because we wicked. So let me actually take a look on the lower time frame, see what's going on. So let's go to 1 hour. So last time we looked at XLM, I believe, man, it was down in here. And I said that price will start wanting to go back up because we're getting close to a support level, which was right in here. Also, let me show you this. I could take this off. No, I don't need that. I could take that off. And I'm going to move this down here. So I remember someone was asking me about fractals. If you look at the fractals, you see how it's all cluttered here. If I drag this over, we get this level here. And honestly, I can move that a little bit higher. I'm actually going to move that higher. About right here. So right here, this is a zone that we could play in. And this is why the price bounced up, because it hit this level. If you look to your right, no, your left, you see once price got to this level back in here, it decided to go up. It could have broke lower, but it didn't. In this case, it touched and started going up higher. It also formed like a W pattern here. If y'all don't see this, this is very clear as day. Like you can't be, you know, coming to this live stream and not knowing basics. I'm just playing. But no, it formed like a little W here. And now it's at a support, a resistance level. So now the question is price going to hold hold here, or is it going to break? So I always tell people when it comes to trading, always think 50-50 method. Like think like this, because it gives you a better chance to win your trades, the 50-50 method. So always know when you're at a support or resistance, it's 50-50. All right. So you know price could either break resistance or bounce off resistance and go down. Simple. So you're just waiting for your cues to enter the market. What do I mean? Price action. Do you have price action? So let's go ahead and throw off, let's go ahead and take off Heikin-Ashi candles. Let's look at the market without Heikin-Ashi candles. Let's look at the real market with the noise and everything. So if we're looking at this area, we see that the market's pushing lower. We have a bearish candle forming, and we have another bearish candle forming. So that's two bearish candles, and we have a slight bullish candle, which doesn't close in the next 38 minutes. So if price does not come back up, we might see price start to dip lower. So this is showing that the momentum is pretty strong to the downside. If we put on the Heikin-Ashi once again, we did get a strong sell candle right here. But here's the thing. We can't jump in this trade just yet, because look what's happening here with this current candle. Heikin-Ashi is telling us that the market may not be ready yet, because this candle's failing to close lower than the previous one. You see it's just in here. Now, if it does close, beneath here, we could potentially short that to the downside for a little bit of profit. And I wouldn't, go for too long, probably back to this range and, take the trade up to this point. And that'll be like 5% increase right there. But, looking at it, it looks like the market may hold here. Give me a moment. It might hold here. Let me see. If I look here, you see that the market broke this fractal level here, and it broke to the upside, and you see here it came and tested right here. So now the market's moving higher. So this is actually starting to look like a bullish market in my opinion. Not only that, if you look here as well, let me draw this trend line right in here. So we might get a bounce off this trend line to the upside. If we get a break, we might see price drop here. So that's what I'm seeing. Also, right here, also this is what I'm seeing. Actually, that might be, that's not. This could potentially be a channel too, but I'm not liking it as a channel so far. So I'm gonna cut that off. No, I don't like that. Scrap that. I like this better. If we get a break here, we could move back down to the downside here, or we could bounce off this trend line, move higher. So right now, let me take a look at the, okay, the RCI is showing that we might, start moving up higher because the main trend just got broke above zero. Even though the signal line's coming down, that doesn't really mean too much until it crosses. But right here, we could actually see price start to go back to the upside here. So let me turn the clouds on and see what's really going on. This is interesting. I like this. So let me see. Yeah, this is actually a good sign for XLM right now. XLM is trying to make a recovery. So let's go ahead and zoom out here. Let's use the clouds. So Kijun is flat right now, which is saying that the market is flat. But we are starting to form a bullish cloud here. We are moving in a uptrend. As you see this trend line holding price right now. So price needs to show some, bullish movement. So the next candle or two needs to be bullish for us to go to the upside. So right now, this is my thoughts at this level. I would wait for the breakout or the bounce. But if we get that breakout, we will see that move to the upside. If we get a break of this channel, we will see downward movement probably to the Kijun level or back to this level. So I'm going to mark it like this. Actually, I'll do this. I'm going to clone this line here and drag it down. So this will be the box that we come to if we drop to the down. So right now it's 50-50. We are still at this resistance level here. So that's what I see in this market so far. But I like to lean towards that bullish momentum. Even if we do break, downside, we still got some thickness in this cloud. So we could actually get a N wave. Price could drop down here, and then we could bounce back to the upside like that. So that's another scenario that could possibly happen as well. Get that N wave here and then see the market move higher. And we might just do that. We had a impulsive I wave. This is a I wave if you guys aren't familiar with the Ichimoku wave system. But this is a I wave. And then after the I wave will form a V wave, which will bring us down, which will be our correction. And then that N wave. If we break this level, then we'll get an N wave. But if we don't break that level, then we won't get that N wave. So that's what I also see. Then also, let's go to that 15-minute chart. Chart is looking pretty good on the 15. It's still holding this trend line. And we have some support here with the Kumo. So I'm bullish right now. I just need confirmation to see that price move up to the upside. Other than that, if I don't see that confirmation, then I'm bearish. But right now, I'm gonna remain bullish until we break this trend line. So I'm looking for the market to go up. All right. So that's what I have for XLM right now, currently, according to the 15-minute chart. So I'm going to make this visible for only the 15. And actually, that's already there. Okay, cool. So let's see. ICX. I'm going to look at ICX real quick. Rodney, so here's your favorite one, man. ICX. So let's take a peek. So last time we looked at ICX, we did hit 3 targets out of 4. So now that's off the table, so we could throw that off. and we could throw this off now. And it's funny, the last time, you know, I always say this, we looked at ICX from here the very first time, and we had this move, and I called this coming to the upside from this point. So it worked out pretty well. So anybody that, you know, checks out my analysis, I'm not going to say I'm the most accurate, but I'm pretty accurate when it comes to, you know, charting up. I'm pretty close to getting these pretty spot on. That's why I really take my time when I look at these charts. But I also know what to look for as well. So if I don't see something, I'm not going to mess with it. So right here, let's see. Man, I like this one. Rodney, man, I might have to, for you, it might be a 20% consulting fee if you're still on this live feed, man. But I'm joking. Looking at it, it looks like it wants to start its bullish momentum back up. This candle is, you know, moving pretty strong. Kijun and Tenkan-sen are close together, but the Kijun's not angled up, so market's not ready to take off just yet. But it is setting up to take off to the upside. You see Seeker span A is, you know, pointing to the upside. Seeker span B is slightly angled up, but it's still kind of flat. So in this instance, this market is still flat because Kijun's still flat. Looking at it on the 4-hour, we just broke this zone. If I drag this over a little bit, we broke this zone. We're above the cloud. Cloud is flat on the 4-hour, so I can't really go based off the 4-hour. But we did have a C clamp formation in the Ichimoku system. C clamp is where the I can't really draw this. I don't have a drawing tool, but it's usually when the Kijun is flat, and you see this C clamp formation right in here. If you look at it, it's not like a pretty C, it's like a crooked C right in here. So we see that price broke the Kijun, so that's actually a good sign that price could, you know, definitely move a lot higher. Let me go ahead. We'll probably get back to these highs and up here, so bear with me. I'm gonna put everything back on the chart now. So we just broke that Kijun, so that's a good sign. Let's go to the hour, see what the momentum's looking like. Wow, this is perfect. So you guys, if you are day trading this, if you are investing in ICX, this is actually a good time to buy some more. Let me give you some cues why, and I'm actually going to tell you where a good entry would be. So right here, this would be your entry right in here. If you're going to buy any more, make sure price breaks this green line, and that green line is at 50 cents. 54 cents. Once we break that 54-cent level, then expect price to move higher. You got Chiku span above the cloud. You got price broken above the cloud. So this is a Kumo breakout. You know, this is a little far off from each other, so I don't like that. So Kijun needs to point up. I wouldn't enter this market until price breaks this level. So if you are going to even think about entering this market, wait and be patient. This is, oh Lord. So let me say this, because I get frustrated when people, you know, talk about, oh, what direction is it going? Should you enter in now? No, don't do that. That's not how you invest. God said be a good steward of your money for a reason. A good steward of your money involves patience. So if you're going to get in on this trade, don't get in until price breaks this level, which is at 54 cents and 67. So yes, don't get in, because you could get faked out here and then the market could come down, or it could come up and then take you out and then come down. But right now it's looking very delicious to the upside. So this is a good opportunity to potentially buy some more at this point. But I would wait for that break at this level. So if you are thinking about investing in this, write this number down on a piece of paper, and, you know, I will type it out for you guys, because I don't know if y'all, you know, can read that. But I will type it out on the screen so y'all can know where to enter into this market or think about investing again. Let's see. Oh my God, I'm slow at typing. It's true. Here we go, right there. So this number right here, if it breaks this number, write this number down. Put a alert in your phone. Put a alert on your exchange, and if it breaks this level, have a number slightly above that to trigger you into the market to take you up. But don't get into the market until it breaks that number. Y'all got that? If y'all got that, you know, put a rocket ship in the comments. Yeah, put your rocket ship if you got, you know, got it down. What's up, Sharp Marbles? How you doing? I see you on here. All right, cool. Let me see. Let me see what these comments is saying. Let me see. I got my hater on the live feed. Welcome back, Abdul. Welcome back. I made plenty of people money. Anyway, is this a financial advice? You know, I have a what's it called? I have a oh my god, a disclaimer in my thing, so it's not financial advice, but it's up to you to make that decision. Let's see. Man, I'm definitely gonna have to go through these live comments later on because man, these y'all say some interesting stuff. I'm just reading through some of these, so bear with me, you guys. I'm curious what y'all are saying. Man, so many comments tonight. I love you guys. What's up, Miguel Lopez? This is my first time seeing your name on my live stream, so if you're still on here, welcome, man. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you being on this live stream, so I appreciate you, man. Let me take a look. Man, so many comments tonight. Okay. So you asked, can you give us a tip on any coins about to break out, please? Got some cash burning in my pockets. Thanks so much for your help, bro. Great job. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Yeah, this is my first time seeing you on my your name on my live stream, so I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, some coins that are about to burst. I've been hearing a lot about this RSR. Zenfin 2 is one of them, and another one. This one actually currently that we're looking at right now, ICX, looks like it's about to, you know, break to the upside as well. So these are ones that I would definitely look at. So I hope that answered your question. Let's see. Bitcoin maxi trolls. Yep. For real though. Oh man. I'm just reading the comments. I'm enjoying reading this, and some of y'all say some interesting stuff. I'm like, woo. I like y'all's debates in the comment section. I love it. It gets me going reading it. Let's see. Let's see. We need a group chat. DIY. Oh man. I know who he's talking about. DIY is a. I think he's also a crypto analyst. But I watched him probably twice, only because he's not hype. I'm not gonna say he's hype, but his approach to the market is very super bullish or super, you know, or it's super. It's extra. That's what I'll say. Yeah, ICX is about to make you some money, man. I'm definitely seeing that. Hopefully I'm wrong because Abdul, I don't know why you bash something that you're invested in. That's just weird. I would just say do the research, man. If you don't know what you're invested in, you really don't understand. I guess, okay, Abdul, let me break this down. Let me draw a picture of what XRP is. Let me draw a picture, you guys. Let me draw a picture because this is going to be interesting. So, This is gonna be interesting. So this blue, or I'm gonna make this blue because XRP ripples blue. All right, cool, whatever. So this is going to represent XRP. So I'm just gonna put an X on it. Man, gotta educate folks on something they don't know what they're invested in. All right, so right in here. So this is XRP. All right. So let's say, let me see. We do this. This is XRP. It's going to literally be the bridge asset for cross-border payments, peer-to-peer, peer-to-peer. I have a hard time pronouncing that word for some reason. But literally, this is what XRP is going to look like. Let me go ahead and draw this. Let's say, let's just say this is Bitcoin, because we know Bitcoin might be here for a little bit longer. Because people, I'm gonna just say Goldman Sachs is not a fan of Bitcoin, and if they say they are, they're actually lying to you guys. All right, so let me see this. This is not okay. Here, right here. I'm gonna just do this. Dun, dun, dun. And this is going to represent XLM. All right. And this bubble, man, I might have to actually make this a lot bigger. Y'all gotta understand it in a second. Y'all like my artwork? Alright, bet. Anyway. Why is it not coming off? Okay, red. Okay, cool. So anyway, so let's say if you're going to send, or, let's say, I don't know, maybe this is not even a good example. Maybe I'll keep this as an example. I'll keep it. So pretty much what they're saying, my friend, is that XRP is going to be the bridge currency, right? So for the let's say a transaction goes through, it's going to be using XRP, even though it's going from XLM to Bitcoin. XRP is going to be the one in the middle, period, because it's going to be the bridge currency for all money. All money. I repeat it again, all money is going to be the bridge currency of all money. So people are going to be using XRP without even knowing it, because it's going to be the bridge asset. All right, that's pretty much the simplest breakdown, a basic visual of what you see. So if this, this made sense to you guys as far as drawing it up, I hope this visual made sense, because that's what I could think of at the time. So let's do this, for example. So let's say this is going to represent, I don't know. Let's say the dollar. I don't know. Let's say this represents the digital dollar. All right. So you're transferring your digital dollar. And then this is going to be, let's say the Canadian dollar. Let's say Canada comes out with their own digital money. So let's just use, actually, I don't even know what, I'm going to just say CD for Canadian dollar, whatever. All right, so CD, Canadian dollar. So if you're transferring your dollar to Canadian dollars, digital money. XRP is going to be the bridge. It's going to be the middleman of all money. That's the simplest way to explain it to you guys. XRP is the middleman, the game plan, and it's going to be the bridge of all currency. For one, it's going to help the market be more liquid. It's going to help the market have transactions more faster because it is the fastest transacting cryptocurrency, proven. Despite what people say, it is proven to be the fastest cryptocurrency so far. Until then, you know, so liquidity, and the reason why XRP has a big market is because it's going to solve the liquidity crisis that the markets already suffer from. So if you don't really understand what you're truly holding, Abdul, then you send me your XRP. I'll take it off your hands, man, because XRP price has to be high for the transaction fees to be lower. So this is why XRP prices are going to be really high in the future. And if you're not understanding that, then you know, I don't know what to say. I really don't. That's why people just got to do research. I hope this visual made sense. Did this visual make sense? Was this a good visual for you guys? Because if it was, I thank you. Thank you for, you know, allowing me to draw that up for you guys. I'm not the best artist, but I do my best. Y'all have anything that y'all want me to analyze? Because I just finished ICX. Because that was the last one that y'all requested. Is there anything that y'all want me to analyze? Ooh, excuse me. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I try my best to make things look good on here. I always try my best for you guys. And this bubble represents blockchain, so, or the XRP RippleNet. I mean, that's what I was trying to say. I'll take that off. Man, I gotta delete everything one by one. This needs to be a faster way to do this. I'm gonna have to talk to TradingView. I need to upgrade y'all system. This thing is slow. Like, there should be a total delete button. Or, you know, click something and or multi-click and then click it all at once and boom, gone. But anyway, hope that, you know, that visual, you know, proved, you know, to be good. But anyway, anything else y'all want me to analyze? Oh man, really? Actually, you want me to look at OMG? Man, I'll look at OMG just because you asked. I'll look at it. Let me take a look. Whoa, OMG is okay. I see why you looking at OMG. When this happened? Jeez. Wait a minute. Hold on. How many days did this? Okay, this was actually not a bad pick. Okay. Because I'm like, OMG, really? Out of all things? Dang, this only took 11 days to happen? Why didn't you tell me about this 11 days earlier? If you had... Man, hold on a second. Time out. Wait a minute. It literally went from a 1 to... Oh my God. That's why it's called OMG. Oh my God. For real, bruh. You screwed us over. I could have made us so much if you had shown me this 11 days ago. Bruh. What? Hold on. When did he try to tell me this? I don't remember him telling me this. If oh my goodness. If he had shown me this 11 days ago, I would have told everybody buy this. I would have told everybody buy this because there is that's crazy, man. All right, good night, Ronnie. I hope you have a good sleep, man. Man, what's up, Robert Gonzalez? How you doing? Oh my God. But yeah, You know what? Looking at this, I don't know what to even say because let me see. It's made new highs. It made new all time high. So that lets me know that this market is, very bullish. It looks like it's not stopping anytime soon. Let's see. Yeah, it's not stopping anytime soon because you got to understand when Ichimoku. Let me tell you the biggest Ichimoku. It's not a secret, really, but it's something that a lot of people don't really pay attention to. Whenever you see this, 100% of the time, and I'm just saying 100% of the time because 100% of the time when I use it, it works. But if it don't work for you, then I don't know what to say. But if you ever see the red and blue line moving like this together, better take that opportunity in whatever direction it's going. If you are a margin trader, if you see this, you better take that bullish move to the upside. If it's downward, if it is downward, you do the same thing. But if you ever see them inside each other like this, you better take that move. Because look, the market moves very strong, very strong, very strong. So right now, I can't say where this is going because it's made a new high. And the only thing that I could really do to get an idea of where the market is going, let me see if I could do that even. Nope, it already broke that level. See, it already broke the N wave. Now it's broken the E level. So now, since it broke the E level, then I really don't know where it's going. I can't say where it's going until it gives me like a doji or something. So this could actually go higher than what I'm looking at. So I'm not going to say nothing for this one because I don't have anything to say about it. I'm not gonna BS. I'm not. If I don't know, I'm gonna admit when I don't know. But looking at this, it might even go higher than this. The momentum's super strong. We might even range here, but if it doesn't range here, then then price may start to consolidate, then push higher like it did in this area. It consolidated for 2 days, pushed higher. Maybe consolidate for 2 days, push higher. I don't know. I really don't. So I'm just gonna keep my eye out for OMG. But dang, I wish I seen this. Had I got in this, man, I could have bought a new computer. Probably a whole new setup. That was a 300% return. And I believe what's his name? Oh man, I forget the name. But anyway, someone was asking me about fractals earlier. How you would have traded this. Once price broke that bullish fractal, you take that trade up all the way. This is why fractals are important in the market. And if you're looking at the RCI was super bullish on the daily time frame. It was super bullish on the 4-hour time frame. And let's see. It was bullish and bearish on the hour time frame. So really the 4-hour time frame is where you would have really got in your trade opportunity. But dang, look at that parabolic move, you guys. Look at that. Pappy would have got some new computer monitors and stuff. All right, there. Let me fix that parabolic move. Y'all see that parabolic move there? That's gorgeous. As Steve Darwin would say, gorgeous. Just look at that, gorgeous. Dang, that's perfect. But anyway, you guys, I don't know. I really don't know. This one's interesting. I'm gonna keep my eye out on this one for sure. Let's see. Abdul, this is probably the only thing I would agree with you on. What is OMG? I don't even know what OMG is. Does anybody know what it's connected to, or the program or the project behind it? Because I have never seen this. Like, no, OMG, what is this? Been hearing about Algo. I could check Algo. I have Algo marked up, I think. Let me see. It's a pleasure. I'm liking this. Yeah, I appreciate you, Robert Gonzalez, for joining us. I appreciate that a lot. If you're new here, be so kind to smash the like button and subscribe. I would appreciate that a lot. That'd be cool. What's up, Jackie? How you doing? How's things going? It's nice having you on here with us. Very nice having you on here with us. Let's see. So I'm gonna look at algo. So this is what I'll do. If y'all give me 2 more, okay, yeah, give me 2 more to analyze, and I'll analyze 2 more charts for you guys, and then I will call it a night. So give me 2 more. Give me 2 more to analyze, and I'll definitely mark them up for you guys. So algo's 1. Give me 1 more. Okay, y'all don't have 1 more? Well, I already said algo. So algo and 1 more. Algo and 1 more. Give me 1 more. And I'll analyze 2 more charts. ERD. What? ERD. What is ERD? Is that even a thing? ERD? Oh, apparently it is. So I guess I'm going to be analyzing algo and ERD. So I'm going to look at algo first, and then I'll look at ERD. I don't even know what ERD is, but I will look at it. Algo. Where is my algo? Here it is. All right, so I got a lot of mess on this one. Oh my goodness. So it did hold this trend line, so good. It came to the upside, so that's good. So, you know what? This is actually, let me extend this out some more. All right, so this actually might not be too bad. I just need to clean up the charts because I don't, okay, if you, my students that know me, that been with me for a while, know I hate messy charts. And I even hate it when I do it myself. Sometimes I get on them when they have messy charts, but in this case, I have a messy chart on algo, and I need to clean this up a lot more. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm just gonna start fresh. I don't even care. Let's start fresh. Here we go. And let's go right in here. So right now it is following this trend line so far, which is good for algo to move higher. We do have a bearish cross, but price already drops. Price is currently going to hit a support level. And honestly, it's really cluttered here, so this is looking messy on the hour. Let me actually check out the daily time frame real quick and see what's going on. Let me see. Okay, this confirmed a lot. So actually, I could just move this now. So market is definitely in a range from what I'm seeing here. I'm not gonna count that wick. I'm just gonna count from here to here. Actually, that's fine. No, I'll just do this. You know what? This is actually better. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna explain something because I see something here that's important. So everybody see this one giant candle? This one giant candle. So whenever you see this, I learned this technique from a very good trader. This is called the mother candle. So the mother candle, you see all these candles trading with inside this one giant candle. So this is the mother candle. These are the baby candles, all right? So price is not going to do anything until it's outside this box. You see that? How everything's trading within this range. Now, you do see that it did wick outside, but price failed to break the mother candle high. And then price rejected, came lower. Same here, same here. And you see it rejected to break the mother candle's low, and it came back up here and here. So in this situation, the mother candle, what needs to happen, price needs to break this box for algo for it to make its move. So what I'm gonna do for algo, I'm just gonna monitor it because I don't see no long-term move yet. I don't recommend trading this on the smaller time frames unless you just know what to unless you're just day trading and try to find some quick profits, which is fine. I don't hate on that. So I would probably trade on the hour time frame and mark up your levels here. Let me go ahead and do that. Excuse me. So this is what I would do. Take off the cloud, and now we're gonna play in the ranges now. So right here, this is a good one. Let's see, what's another one? We don't have too many on here. Let's see, right here. Let's go right in here. This is a potential one. Y'all see why I'm marking these levels? Are y'all understanding why? You looked at the fractals and how the market's responding to these areas. You see that price is holding these areas or it's breaking these areas. So even here, one touch in here. I said potential right here because of this level. So we'll see how price responds here if it gets to this level. But right now, if you're day trading it, you have a trade for the rest of the month. You have a trading opportunity for the rest of the month if you're day trading or margin trading, so to speak. Let me go right here. All right, so you're trading from this range to this range, or this range down to this downward level, or from up here to back up. So now you have some opportunity to trade this. So right now, let's take a look. I'm going to throw on Heikin-Nashi candles real quick, see what the momentum's looking like. So for Heikin-Nashi candles, okay, so the 1 hour candle just closed, and it didn't close too strong, but it's still in favor of the bears right here. So let's go with this let's go with this trade here. I'm gonna say it may come down to this level for at least a 7, maybe a 6%, 7% gain. So this is the range that I'm looking to take this opportunity. So I would take this opportunity possibly to the downside like this for at least 8%, because the market's looking like it wants to come down here. The momentum looks pretty good. I don't like that it did a close beneath that, but I'm looking for this movement here to the downside. So it's not much of a range, but I'm saying from this top area to the bottom of here, or at least the top of here, this is where I'm looking at for the move to, or the market to move to. So that's what I see for algo. And for the last one, RED US dollar. So let me see what this one's about, because I never heard of it. Wow, this one's moving really strong. How'd you hear about this one, Mr. Gonzalez? Because this one's actually pretty interesting. Let's see. Yeah, I already did Stellar earlier, and I did V-Chain too. So if you want to rewatch the stream when it's when it's uploaded, you could definitely fast forward and check them out, or watch the whole thing through. But definitely watch definitely I did those analysis already. Let's see. Can you look at OMG on the 1 month for fun? well, we're already done with the OMG, so I'm about to get into this ERD. Let's see. Really understanding the charts and I'm glad you're understanding the charts and the terminology, Francisco. I'm glad that you're really understanding. Let's see. I'm just reading some of these comments. All right, so let me go ahead and finish off, and then I'll call it a night. But this one is pretty simple to read right now. It did, go in a obvious uptrend. Like, this is the most obvious of uptrends ever. But now we have some issue right here. We had this strong impulsive move, but now the market's facing some turmoil in here. So now I'm just going to box this market as such. And I'll go ahead and take this off. And now we have a playing range once again. So just like the last one we just identified, we're going to go down to the 1 hour time frame, check out what's going on there. Man, it's a big range. So you see the range that we're in. So this is off the daily time frame. You're just seeing a microscopic view of the market. So let's go ahead and take off the cloud now, because there's not much it could give us right now unless we get a breakout and go back to the upside. But let me go ahead and turn this off. Now I can mark some ranges and levels. So about right in here. Let's see, where else is a good level? Right in here would be a good level to look at. And also, let's see, right, I'm actually going to just mark a line through here. Yeah, I'm just mark a line through here. And right in here. All right, so this is the playing range that we have currently for this market. Okay, so I'm not liking this right now I'm not liking this as far as price looking for a move right now, because I don't like to trade in the middle of a move, because if we look back in here, the market can hold at this level right in here. So I don't have any, definite information yet. Actually, let me see. I'm going to do this. So I don't have price action right now. But looking at the market closer, it looks like the market is stalling out at this level. So we may actually get a move to the upside. And if we're going to play like this, I like the wave theory. So, I like the N wave. So this is what I'm looking for right here. If we do break this high, we could go higher to these prices. This is not worth too much, actually. This is actually a pretty cheap cryptocurrency. So right now, I would actually start to look for potential buys, because in this area, I'm gonna mark this up here, right in here. We have the potential to be green at this point, because it looks like the market's trying to hold this level. And if we throw on Ichimoku as well, let's take a look. We do have a bullish cloud. We do have some, support right here. Chiku span is still stuck in here, so I wouldn't jump in just yet, but just know that this area, I could also probably extend it out this way too. This area is going to be key for the market moving higher. But overall, I expect eventually sometime that the market to move up. Just right now, at this current moment, I don't see the market moving up until it gives us a signal. There's no signal just yet. But let me take a look at the RCI. RCI is bullish. very bullish. You got the green line and the blue line or purple, whatever you see. It's over, over the zero level, and it's close to the positive 80. So this is showing us that the market may want to move higher. Let me take a check on the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart looks super bearish, but we're in a TK zone anyway, so we could still move higher right now and get some price action to the upside, but it may range a little bit. So I don't know just yet. According to the 4-hour, we're bearish, but we're also underneath the cloud here. But I'm going to go based off the 1-hour for now until we get some, until this Chiku span gets above the cloud, or, until this market breaks beneath here. Then I'll look for the market to make its move. But we're at a support down here, so I'm expecting the market to probably move back higher. And even if we do drop down here, we still got a lot of support down here. And then we could probably still see a move to the upside. But I would be bullish for this project or whatever crypto this is. I'm not sure what the project is or the asset's doing. But looking at the chart, it looks like it wants to move up higher right now. So at least according to the hour, it had a good chance of doing that. So we'll see. But if you guys, enjoyed this live feed, definitely smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Show some love to the channel. I appreciate you guys jumping on here. A TK is the red and the blue line. The red and blue line is when they cross each other, Robert. So yeah, a TK cross is when the blue line or the red line crosses above or below each other. So that's what I meant by TK, Robert. So I'm glad you asked that question. I'm just trying to help everybody out understand what I'm talking about on here. Let's see. I am a student of many, teacher of some, and master of none. If you need direction on the crypto market, let me know. I appreciate that, man. Cool. But yes, if you guys enjoyed this live stream, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, show some love. I'm trying to reach 5K subscribers by next month. I'm gonna start doing giveaways on here, so I might ask you guys for what's your Cash App or your PIN or whatever, and then send you some crypto or send you some money your way. So I appreciate you guys being on this live stream. God bless you guys, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. All right. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm gonna do this again tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Same time, 8 p.m. Central Time. I live here in Dallas, Texas. So if you're from Texas, if you want to link up, let me know. But God bless you guys. Stay tuned for the next, and I will see you guys later. All right. Peace.